Hi guys, welcome back. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and we are going to do some quickie tarot readings today. Because I was gonna do them yesterday, and we didn't get to them. So I figured we're gonna do something today. At least try to do something today. And we do have some tarot cards that we need to know about. What's going on with so many things that we're going to start with the most pressing for the immediate present, such as what's the story, what's going on with my internet, Ethernet, Wi-Fi, whatever connection. Why is it the shows, channels go fine and they break down, and we don't know the reason behind that. So the first question is, what is going on the internet? And is there some malevolent actors involved? Is it just something to do with weather? Is it something to do with the construction that's going on Main Street? What's the story with this? So, that's the first question. Mother God, Father God, Angel Spirit Guides is, what's the story with my internet connection? Is it on purpose? Is it accidental? Is it environmental? Is it weather? Now, given what I'm asking, I guess the question is, you need to break it down into at least two categories, and we'll make it simple. Is it done by bad actors, they're messing up on the internet, or is it just caused by something else? Yeah, something else will allow us to rule out possible problems. So let's see what it is. Let's pull the first card, Strength card. Second card, Judgment card. Third card is Three of Pentacles. And the fourth card is the Eight of Swords. Alright, so it don't sound like it's going to be a simple yes or no question here, so I am going to try to pick through this as we can. Okay, you got the Strength card, which is number 8. Now, I know some of you guys find it frustrating when I have to keep looking at the little book, but once you've been around long enough on these cards, you start to realize that there's a reason why the booklet is used. Is it helps us to understand firmness of purpose, power to tame, gentle persuasion, and patience. Okay, so it's not a simple this one or the other, but rather we're seeing it as a little more complicated. The Judgment card, number 20, redemption, renewal, improvement. So it sounds like it's saying it's not anything permanent. It's something that's temporary, because they're seeing the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is indicative of expertise, enterprise, skill, teamwork, ability, recognition. But then the last card is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is the sharp, pointy objects. So I have a hunch that I'm starting to see the trends analysis here. So Three of Swords. Oh, sorry, Eight of Swords is so in a conflict and turmoil bound by fears. Okay, bound by fears. So I think what the cards are trying to say is, it's not being caused by a bad actor. It's not being caused by a bad actor. But yet you keep thinking it is a bad actor. It's not a bad actor. Okay, so it's not a bad actor, but doesn't mean we're out of the hole yet, because I still have some other questions then. Now, for those of you who don't know, Winston doesn't yet have fiber internet at this point. They is planning to set that up in the future, say in about a year. Okay, so maybe by next year we'll see internet being provided by fiber. Okay. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay. Okay, so the first question is, I want to tie this in with Virgo Goddess's message, but I'm aiming this message more specifically to me, which is this. Okay. Where is my channel gonna be going in, say, about a year? Now I know what you're gonna say. A year's time is a freaking long time, and it is, and things can change very quickly in a year's time. And you're right, and they can't. So I'm wondering if maybe we can make it a little more shorter period of time of asking the question. Now, last night I asked a question, and it didn't say anything bad, but it didn't say anything great either, right? So, Mother God, Father God, angels, spirit guides, what's the story? What's the story with my channel? Success or failure from now, September 15th until December 31st. No reversals, no wild cards. Keep it simple, please. How is my channel going to fare between September 15th, which is today, and December 31st? Or 30th. Is it 30th? 31 days. Okay, end of December. Let's keep it simple here. And, I see the Lover's card. Interesting card to pull out. The Ten of... Sorry, yeah, the Eight of Cups. It's interesting. Five of Pentacles. Knight, King of Swords. I got a feeling there's net cards to this one after the King of Swords. Yes, there is. There's the Eight of Pentacles. And we can see that we suffer some periods of depression, but then again, we also got the Ten of Cups. Now, the Cups energy, I think, is referring to emotions and feelings. I don't think it's referring to relationships at this point. The Lover's card, given what we're talking about, which is not romance, I think the Lover's card is referring something a little different. So let's take a look at here. Lover's card is number 6. Synergy. So it looks like maybe the channel might change because something new opportunities are presenting itself to the person. But you see the woman's walking away from the cups. Now, why is she walking away from the Eight of Cups? And that's where the question is, because is there something in the channel that I was walking away from? I can think of a few things. Leaving something behind. Leaving something behind. Change, search, leaving something behind. Okay. Um. Yeah, okay. Leaving something behind. But in the process of doing that, we face some bad experience here. As you see the Five of Pentacles, bankrupt. However, it's not permanent because we see the King of Swords energy coming in. King of Swords energy is a logical man. He's a very smart man. He's very precise. It says here, a mature man of power with good instincts and high morals. Command, authority, determination. Determination in this case. So whatever it was, why we did this is this is going to change because of my craft and my skill. Okay? My craft, my skill. The things that I do by my own hands, my own work, my own efforts. And so, by my work, we see contentment, fulfillment. Okay, this is the end result. Okay, this is the right. So tens usually mean an end, so which means that this means for now, because this is the last card of the pile here, is that you will have contentment and happiness. It's kind of interesting. Um, well, the thing is, like I said, I have many readings that I have asked over the years and got myself into a bit of questions. Yeah. So, the tarot reading about the internet seems to imply that the internet failure is not necessarily caused by bad actors. The second reading seems to imply that the situations the channel habits down sports well for a short time as the channel reevaluates and recreates and grows. By the way, I'm sorry about tonight's show with Ed. I'm such a bore. I really am sorry about that. And just Ed does this. He just brings up the worst in people, and that's why I had to get out. I had to get out of the panel a couple times to get the equipment to get up for air because I couldn't handle it anymore. I just couldn't handle it. Too much the same old garbage over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? So, really, seriously, if you've been around that enough times, you know what I'm talking about. He's old, he's boring, he doesn't have to let it go. Alright, so now the next question I'm going to ask, this is the last question from the deck of cards for tonight because I don't want to overexert myself. It's just, what's, Mother God, Father God, Angel, Spirit Guides, what do you think about Patty. Uh, no, I still do like her. I never said I didn't. Well, I want to see what the spirit realm has to say about this. What does the spirit realm think of Patty? Okay, so let's get some cards out and see what they say. Okay, the moon. Oh, that's not bad. The fool. Somebody's doing some traveling. Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Interesting. And the last one is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so now I gotta see what the trend is here. Let me explain this to you. The Moon card, spiritual awakening, spiritual knowledge, moon energy, lesser of the energies of the cosmos. Major Arcana, number 18. I'll read you exactly what it says here. Transformation, natural cycles, intense emotions. Spiritual awakening. Intense emotions and spiritual awakening. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, intense emotions, spiritual awakening. Then we have the Fool. Somebody's gonna journey. Somebody's gonna travel. Someone's gonna explore new things. Nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with the Fool. So I think it's saying is that this is the kind of thing that could encourage me to move on to better horizons. The Page of Wands, energy right here. I haven't done so many tarots in so long. I need to refresh my mind about some of these readings, but I'm getting better at it. In the act of proclamation, a young figure in the act of proclamation, envoy messenger, enthusiastic news. Maybe it's saying is we actually endorse this individual. Ace of Swords, however, the king of the sharp and pointies. Well, actually, it's not the king of the sharp and pointies, but it's the opportunity for change, great force and focus. Opportunity for change. I forgot one. Yes, the Ace of Pentacles. We've seen this before, haven't we? We see this a lot. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I tried really hard to try to complete this deck here so we can understand this. Ace of Pentacles is prosperity, contentment, felicity, awards, gift, new ventures. So contentment. And then followed by the last one. And it may not seem like a major deal, the Seven of Wands, but the Seven of Wands is someone who's courageous, somebody who is going to be working on bettering themselves and, as it says right here, courage, advantage, higher ground. Okay, so far everything here seems to indicate that things are going to be great. Now, one more card. Nine of Wands. Okay. One more, shall we? Play dangerously? Just this card. Yes. So, basically, the swords are saying, or the cards are saying, nothing wrong with Patty. Nothing wrong with Patty. Patty might actually be the kind of thing that gets you ahead of the game in a positive way, where you finally will find the kind of energy that it takes to get you out of your doldrums Now, please understand, Mother God and Father God have been working with me and others for decades and eternity. Okay, we know we know that it's easy to forget that Mother God and Father God are with us every day. They are always with us. They're always watching us. They always know what's going on in our lives. They know, they can see it. They have access to our Akasha records. They know who we are. They know what we've done. We've done what we have failed to do. Okay, so let's wrap it up with some oracle cards. These are the two new decks. Now, I've used these a few times. Okay, so these are not strictly new, but as I said, I've used them a few times already. So, okay, I'm gonna start with this deck here. Can you give us a overall energy for this deck of cards? Say, crystalline energy, wonder, alive, and beauty. Number 4. Hold on, interesting. They don't usually open up the book, but the heck, I will do this time because. Oh, Cat's here. He's gonna. It says the energy and synergy of nature and all things. The manifest will point in a greater communication with self. Be gently aware of the subtle energies of all things. Be in wonder of creation. The girl accepts the wonderful gifts of nature, the company of our silent sentiment beings, the power of sent, uh, amethyst and citrine to the balance of higher and lower vibrations and the spectrum of the rainbow, touching down to Earth. Okay, I know this is really hard to read. These are all great reminders of the perceptions and visions of our glorious senses to work with. It is time to celebrate the aliveness and energies, vibes, vibrating throughout a cosmos, being bring awareness into each observation today. Thank you. Interesting. I really don't know a lot about this, but this is pretty interesting to see how this works, right? So the crystal, this card right here. So, and we are gonna do one more card. This one doesn't have as many cards to the deck. It has cards, of course, but it doesn't have quite as many. So, okay. Let's see. One more oracle card for today's energies. Okay. We have Salamander, Ouroboros, creative work, intimate wisdom, and alchemy. Creative work and infinite wisdom. Okay, so it kind of ties in with the crystalline, I think. Creative work, infinite wisdom. I think it's, to me, it's strongly saying this. Hey, you've been through this. You know what's coming. You know where you've been. Don't worry about it. You'll do fine. And I think that's the reason, like so many people right now, we're all holding on to a promise that we're going to achieve happiness and success in this crazy world. Because crazy world is exactly what it is. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. Turn on the news around you. All you hear is garbage, garbage, and more garbage, right? It doesn't make any sense. It really don't, because it's affecting everybody in a way that doesn't help you. Yeah. Oh, that's better. The truth of the matter is, folks, is that we all know the situation in the world right now is not stable. And so we need to have hope that things are going to go fine, and that we'll see happiness in our lives. Absolutely important to see that. Absolutely, you got to have happiness. It's too easy to forget that. I'm telling you that yes, this morning's show stunk in many ways. But you know what? As much as I hate the way it came out, it is what it is. You know, you take it with a grain of salt. You know, you want to have new people. You want to have all this activity. But I will be able to say I found its content to be a bore. It really was. It really was. Um, I don't think it answered any of my questions. I don't think a lot of people really gave a damn, and I don't blame them. It just doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, please don't hold it against me. I'm just doing the best I can to keep content from getting too out of way, out of whack, out of craziness. Okay? And, oh, yes, by the way, you're wondering, why don't you ever center your camera so you're center? Here's a secret. Up here, up here, and up here. Because there's that way, and that goes this way, and there's a pole here. If I pull myself back a bit, the chair, you can see me, but I mean I wouldn't be able to read the chats. So that's the reason we have to be close enough to read the chats. Someone said, why don't you change the lens from a 3.6 millimeter to a wider angle lens? It's not going to help any, because you're still going to deal with the doggone pole, which is, I'll keep him right now, which is good. Well, it won't take much to get it back on here. Yep, there's the bolt. Ah, yeah. So, crazy. It's true. So is Ed going to be here tomorrow? I have no idea when he's going to be on again. I have no idea when he's going to be on again. Part of me says I don't want him on. Part of him says shit, he's going to be on anyway. But I mean, it is a valid question. Is he going to be on or not? I don't know. But either way, I thought I would just touch base with you guys, since unfortunately we do not know why the internet acts crabby in the morning, sometimes, and fine in the other days. But like I explained on the show, and as the tarot cards have said, it is not bad actors that are necessarily responsible for it. It doesn't say that there is no bad actors. It's just saying is there is no concrete absolute proof that it's bad actors. So take it with a grain of salt because that's what I'm getting. Alright guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Okay? Bye bye.